Heidi ho there, my lovies, and welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shorty Vaughn, and we have about an hour and 12 minutes until dinner time. So this is going to be quick and easy and super yummy, and I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have creamy picante chicken. Yep, ready in a jiffy. Yippee, skippy, yay, hooray. Let's get down to it, baby. I'm going to preheat my oven to 375 degrees. Oh, Hades, let's go ahead. We'll say 400. That's my favorite temperature to cook at anyhow. Gonna make everything in a casserole dish, put it in the oven, and then I'm gonna set up for dinner. You know, all of the, get ready for some Jeopardy. Love some Jeopardy. Okay, what are we gonna put in here? Well, I just kind of went and started looking through my refrigerator because it's jam-packed. Yeah, it's overflowing. So I have 2 tomatoes. Both of these are ready today. And I'm just going to go ahead and give these a very, just quarter in them. No big deal. I don't mind that one bit. And big, chunky, hearty name of the game today. Yeah, I'm okay with that. What did y'all do today? Anything fun or exciting? Tell me down below. Well, I woke up. I did my dishes, laundry, and trash. Drank a load of coffee. And talked on the phone to my friend. I'm just going to go ahead and slice these in also big kind of hearty chunks to match my tomatoes. Talked on the phone to my friend. And then I got off the phone with her and I started doing some stuff around the house, and she called me back and wanted to know if she could come over and play, if we could have a play date. So she came over and we had a little lunch. We had quesadillas and leftover coleslaw. I know that's a crazy combination, but it was delicious and we enjoyed it. And I'm going to enjoy this zucchini. It's one of my favorite vegetables. So we had coleslaw and quesadillas, and I like to make my own little blend of quesadilla cheese, and I like to do part cheddar and part mozzarella because I like that really indulgent cheese pull that you get with that, but I like the sharpness of a really good cheddar, and she hadn't had that combination before. This is really cheesy. Yes, I know. Yep. So we've got some big chunky tomato, we've got some big chunky zucchinis, also got an onion. Yep, absolutely. So I played with her for a while and we had a good time. We chit-chatted, we sat around in the garden, and then, you know, it was warmer today than it was yesterday. We got all the way back up to 69 degrees. That's where I'm more comfortable. Still have long pants on. But, you know, yeah, it was better than 63 yesterday. That was the pits. And when you're used to 110, 63 really feels cold. Okay, big chunks of onion. Put those all in there. Yay, hooray. I like the colors that are going on in this dish. Yeah, it feels good. So that was it. Then she left and I looked around, washed my 1 frying pan and 2 plates and said, you know what? I'm going to take a nap. I laid down. I took a 2-hour nap. It was delightful. It was fabulous. Yeah. Everybody was doing something. Everybody was busy. And I thought, oh, I got a little bit of time before dinner. Little time before Jeopardy. I'm just going to have a little snooze-a-rooney here. And it was awesome. Y'all nap? You ever get a nap? You get to lay down, put your head on the... Okay, this is the question. If your nap is longer than 15 minutes, is it sleeping or is it still a nap? I'm saying so long as you're less than 4 hours that it's just a nap. All right, big chunks. Yay, hooray. So I had a few things going on in the refrigerator that I needed to take care of. One was these tomatoes because they were really only going to be super duper today. Didn't want to miss my window on those. The second thing that I had going on was this chicken breast. Let me show you what I got going here for this chicken breast. Now, these I just got on sale for $1.49 per pound over at my Albertsons. But look at these. Look, these are humongous. Yeah. These are definitely of the Dolly Parton variety, as my friend Karen would say. Hello, Karen, my love. Yeah, of the Dolly Parton variety. But let me tell you what I've noticed lately is that when I get a really good bargain over at my grocery store on a meat product, whether it's chicken breasts, whether it's pork chops or what have you, if it seems too low, if it seems too good to be true, there's generally something a little bit off. Like these chicken breasts are extra large. I've got over 6 pounds, but only had 4 pieces of chicken, so they were going to require some cut down if you were going to get, 6 pieces out of them. I also just found a little bit of a bone, so I'm going to take that out. So when I'm getting the really good bargains, that piece of meat may require a little bit extra effort. It may need to, me to give it the old eagle eye, and make sure that it's A-okay. There's nothing wrong with the freshness or the quality of these. They're just really big, and that had a little bit of rib meat in it. So it had a little bit of rib. Just needed a little cut down, and then, I'll just tell Andrew and Melissa when I'm cooking them that, hey, watch out for a little bit of chicken bone. I'll go ahead and just give this one see, just that one. I bought some pork chops, and they were really great. They were like 99 cents a pound. Can't beat that with a stick. And the first 2 on the top of the package, like the samples, they were beautiful. They were cut so beautifully. They were just like picture perfect. But then when I took them apart underneath, they were cut like every which way but Sunday. It looked like an axe murderer had just, anyhow. They looked crazy, but they cooked up just fine. And I don't know, at 99 cents a pound, at $1.49 for a boneless, skinless chicken breast, do I even really have a right to complain about, a little bone or a little extra, rib meat, or the fact that they are just absurd and have to be, cut down. Anyhow, I don't know if you have the real right to complain about it. I'm glad to get them at a discount. They're going to feed my family no matter what. And I guess that's really the important thing. There's plenty of portions in here. So this will definitely be dinner tonight for the 3 of us and lunch tomorrow. And for Melissa and Andrew, I am going to open up one of those ready-made packs of rice, and they are going to share it. So I'm going to wash up my chicken fingers here, and we're going to go ahead and season this up. We're probably almost at temperature. We'll get it on in the oven. Alrighty, there we go. All better. No cross-contamination here. Yay, hooray. So are you all putting up your Christmas decorations yet? How many of you started right after Thanksgiving dinner? Yeah, you didn't even wait for the dishes to get done. You just started getting your Christmas decorations up. I want to know, how many of you are doing it this weekend? And how many of you are kind of like me and you've fallen behind the 8 ball a little bit? Yeah, that's me. I'm getting a slow start, but I'm not worried about it. Do you go all out? Do you put the lights on your house? And do you have multiple Christmas trees? I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. Melissa and Andrew and I need to talk about it a little bit. I got a little bit of granulated garlic here. Hello, Gilroy. And just giving them a little liberal sprinkle because I want them to taste fantastic. And I like garlic. You put on as much as you want, baby. I don't care. It's your food. You've got to eat it. I also have some smoked paprika because we love it. If you prefer the regular, go for it. It'll be all right. It ain't no thing. Just a little bit on each one. Adds that great smoky flavor, a little peppery taste, a little paprika love. All right, and let's go ahead and put on some black pepper. Whatever you want to season yours with, you go for it. I don't care how you season them, just as long as you season them. You could just throw some Lowry's on here. That would be fine. You know, seasoned food. It just tastes better. I don't know what. Now, I have this little bit of sour cream. And I'll tell you what I've done. Is that I have inadvertently purchased 3 sour creams in like the last 3 weeks. Have you ever done that? Yeah, I don't know. Like I've lost my mind a little bit. Anyhow, we've made it through most of this one, but it only had 1 day left. And you know that I hate waste, so I had to move it on along. And so we're going to be making a little creamy picante sauce to go on top of this chicken, these vegetables, all of the stuff. Now at my Albertsons, I got this paste picante. It's the hot. And I got it for 50% off because the label fell off. Now it still indicated what it was on the top, and it was all pushed down and safe. I've got all of the factual information on the back should I need it. But for 50% off, yes, please, and thank you. I am going to go ahead and add about half of this jar of hot right on in there to my sour cream. And then I'm going to go ahead and give that a stir up to make a creamy picante sauce. You can use mild. Baby, you can't take the heat. Don't worry about it. You don't have to get out of my kitchen. Just use the mild. Or maybe you just want to use canned tomatoes or a can of Rotel. That would be fantastic too. Yes, please, and thank you. Stirring that all up, and I am so glad to use this. I just hate waste, and you know, I don't know what got into me. I meant to order cottage cheese because I like to eat that as a quick, easy lunch because it is very low in sodium, and that way I can have a little bit more sodium at dinner time. To me, that's when it really matters, you know, because yeah, I like dinner better than I like lunch. And I like lunch better than I like breakfast. And I usually just have one of those glucernas. Gonna just pour this right on top, making sure that all that chicken gets covered. Yay, hooray. Oh, the smell. Oh, the smell is fantastic. Now, I'll tell you right now, I'm not real thrilled about kind of that pinkish color. But we're just gonna have to, you know that it is tasty and wonderful despite that pink color. Not my favorite, but the smell is fantastic. Hot diggity. So that's what I like to do. I open the refrigerator sometimes and I just poke around in there and I think, okay, that's not going to be good for very much longer. That needs to go. Yeah, today's the last day for this one. Get it all in there. Get it all in there. Get it all ready to go. Maybe a little bit more pepper. Yay, hooray. Maybe, oh, I forgot this one. That one felt lonely. Can't let it feel lonely. Okay, classic TV trivia question for you, my lovelies. On Bewitched, what was Samantha's aunt's name? Yeah, what was Samantha's aunt's name? And tell me down below if you know. Everybody remembers Bewitched. I thought that show was super cute and clever. And went around all the time trying to twitch my nose. It never worked. You know, twitch my nose, clean my room, twitch my nose, wash the dishes. It still doesn't work. Anyhow, What was her aunt's name? That's the question. Let me know. You guys are amazing at the TV trivia. I am really, really impressed. And so, yeah. Gonna pop this in. We're not quite preheated yet. But, you know, because we're not baking, you know, I'm not expecting a certain heat and chemical reaction like with baking soda or baking powder. I don't always wait for it to preheat. Sometimes I just stick it in there and cross my fingers and it'll come out. It's going to be great. Worst case scenario, I'll use my thermometer. And because we're cooking boneless, skinless chicken breast, it needs to be about 165. And yeah, no sweat, no worries. All right, bring it back and we're going to put a cheese topping on it. Yeah, hot diggity. We're going to put some cheese topping, some of that same cheese that I used for my quesadillas this afternoon. I guess we're just having Mexican day. I can live with it. I can dig it, baby. All right, be back in about, I'm going to say we're going to check on this in about 35, 45 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and put my tray set and tune it to the channel that Jeopardy comes on and make some beverages and yeah, let the little dog out. Yippee skippy. All right, I'll be right back, babies. I'm just cleaning up a little bit. Just got a little bit of Clorox disinfectant here on my cloth and a little bit of water. Just getting rid of the cooties. You know, I like to be careful when I work with chicken. I don't want E. coli, salmonella, listeria, Ebola. I don't want any of them yet. It's no fun. Just giving a little cleanup. But I wanted to tell you about a phone call that I got today. So earlier this morning, I got a phone call from a dear, sweet, wonderful young man in my life. And not a romantic kind of, but we'll just say a young man in my life. And I just love him to pieces. And he called me and he said, Shorty, I wanted to call and tell you that you won't hear from me for a little while. And I didn't want you to be worried. And I said, well, okay, baby, thanks for letting me know. I wouldn't want to worry. And he said, Shorty, you may not know this about me, but I've been struggling with alcoholism. I'm like, oh, baby, I had no idea. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. I wanted you to know that I got a bed at rehab for 60 days, and I'm checking myself in today. Yeah. I was so proud of him, and I said, oh, honey, I'm so proud of you. I am just wishing you every best thing, and I know that you can do it, and I'm good for you, honey, and I'm so proud of you. And he said, you're so proud of me. And I said, yeah, you know, you've admitted that you have a problem. You went out and found yourself some help. You made the arrangements. You know, all of these things. I was so worried what people would think. And I said to him, baby, don't you ever let your recovery be hindered by the opinion of others. Your recovery is worth way more than anybody's opinion. For sure. For darn sure. And you know, 60 days, that's a great program. I'm glad you could get into something like that. And it sounds like, you know, you're ready. And you're, you know, good for you. What do you need from me? Nothing. I just wanted to let you know. So if you didn't hear from me for a couple of months, you didn't think I fell off the face of the earth. And I'm like, baby, I love you. Big old squeezies. I mean, it's not easy, you know, to overcome addiction, baby. It's not. If it was easy, then none of us would struggle with anything, whether it was alcohol or drugs or food or gambling or, you know, exercise. Yeah, I think I know somebody that's a little bit too excited about their exercise, but they're healthy. Anyhow, it's not easy. And, you know, if you struggle and the holidays are hard for you, you know, there's a meeting right around the corner with people that are just there to help you and be a good support. And for this young man, boy, I'm just wishing him the best. And if you can all just keep him in your thoughts with me, that would be certainly appreciated. And anyhow, yeah, what a terrific young man. And I hope everything works out just fine for him. And I told him when he gets out, you need a little support. You can always, call me up. Shorty Vaughn's here for you, baby. So, God bless him. But it broke my heart, and it also made my heart sing just a little bit. Yeah, I'm proud of him. What a good boy. Okay, lovies, well, this is about halfway through, and you know what? That sauce has actually darkened up and isn't quite so pink, so I am pretty happy with that. Now I have my mixed blend of sharp cheddar and mozzarella, and I am going to go ahead and top our chicken and our vegetables with some of that. Now that we're at that halfway point, and give that a generous sprinkle. Yay, hooray, who doesn't like a little bit of cheese? Everything's better with a little bacon, a little cheese, a little butter. Yeah, everything in moderation, right? Okay, gonna pop this back into the oven. Oh, that's hot. And let that go for about 20 more minutes. And I'm gonna make some rice for Andrew and Melissa. And I'm cheating today. And I'm gonna make this. It's Royal Mexican style street corn rice. Yeah, this is like a heat and eat situation. You pop this in for 90 seconds. And there you go. It cooks in the bag. I'm not even gonna put it in a bowl. I'm just gonna pour it right onto their plates, put their chicken, their sauce, their veg on there, and we're gonna be all set. So, yep, gonna let Mr. and Mrs. Royal do the heavy lifting for me today on my rice. Yay, hooray. All right, bring it back and I'll show you our plates. All right, my lovies. Well, I got my street corn rice, Mexican style street corn rice. That's what it is. Hello. All out of the microwave. And I'm going to have that portion. And then we'll make Andrew's plate too. And save the rest for baby sister. Yay, hooray. Ooh, that's piping hot. There we go. A lovely piece of chicken and that cheese. Yes, please. I'm going to make sure I get plenty of tomatoes and onion and zucchini on mine. Because the veg, that's my favorite part. All right, my lovies. Well, that's my dinner tonight. Creamy picante chicken. Yay, hooray. Think that looks spectacular. I gotta go eat dinner. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, it's starting right now. All right, be good, be careful, look both ways. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching Crazy But Not Dangerous.